Hi folks, I've been doing mostly watercolours lately, so I thought I'd better go back to my love of these oily 3-4 colour, 5 colour pieces. This is a 24 by 20 inch board. It's triple gesso, well gesso, 1 coat of gesso, 2 coats of some leftover household white emulsion, rubbed down in between a couple of the coats. So it's nice and smooth, so it should scrape back quite nicely. I was thinking of looking for the right brush here. Winter trees. I've not really tried winter trees with this setup. Let me just find some brushes. I want a couple of sparse brushes because I want to try to show winter trees. I'll make up some sort of landscape in a moment, but they're using a sort of a brush like that that's got so little hairs that I might be able to just do some tops, but I need to invent a landscape, so we'll use this 1.5" brush, plenty of oil in the green and red. There's very little tooth on this board at the moment, so we'll that looks interesting. I've got the colours I'm using basically are sap green, red ochre, some Payne's grey to darken some of this. I want to get a path through here. I was thinking of the bike ride I do. I know the two that I've done of this particular, well, this is all from memory, is the old oak tree, sort of here somewhere, and a bit of background of winter trees. I'm just working away, seeing what I can come up with. Because they're all these lovely trees are a bit of shadow here. Bit left-handed here. Sparse. There's still a lot of green in the trees. Right, now let's get a bit of blue in the background. Don't like that. Too blue. With a bit of rough ground there. I've got some cad yellow out as well, so I can get a lighter green. Look, you can see all this lovely oil. Sort of a pathway coming through here. It's okay to say that you just start and carry on and the landscape develops, but there is a bit of subconscious sort of thinking behind it. I can't say that all of the ones I do are entirely improvised. They are improvising the fact that the views don't exist, but they do bear some sort of link to reality. So I want dark coming around the corner here to separate contrast between this bit here and the bit behind. I wouldn't want to try and put figures in this. It's enough just to doing the. It's like it's sort of one of our bike rides. Do my scrumping down there. Some cherry plum trees. Oh, that's the basis of a picture. The old oak tree coming up here. Now that's good. I'm going to separate this big wedge of trees. Let's just take that up higher. There. Right, now we're going to put a Actually, that bit of blue in with the Payne's grey. Ultramarine and Payne's grey are great bedfellows. Oh, that'd be oak tree. Okay, let's get some texture in there. I'm going to just bash it a bit. Take some of the oil off as well. Right, well, there's a start. I'll put some well, take a bit of this track out. I will paint the track in this one. Okay, clean the brush. Before I do some sky, I'll put in some shadow in here. Alright, we'll get some blue in there, I think. Just working on a bit of counter change. So we want dark here because of these thick trees with still a bit of growth on them. That's more darks back in there. Well, it's looking very interesting. I'll put a bit of sky in, I think. So a bit of blue, a bit of red. Right, now bit of red, bit of yellow, if you keep the sky simple, they're pretty easy. I'm only using the yellow, the cadmium yellow, some white and some ochre, red ochre. To put it in, and I'm going to work the magic on the blending with the soft hake. We've got the old hake. It's just very gentle. Ooh, cramp. I got a lot of cramp in my fingers. Probably because it's cold up here in the old garret. I haven't got any heating on. Oh, we can let that dry off a while. Go a little bit tacky. We can add some more light. I'll get a bit more of a cloudy colour there now. Stand up a bit. Okay, we'll let that go for a minute. Try these winter all that is there. Just put a bit of light colour on the brush and just feathering that, just to try to I don't want solid leaves. I think they've all sort of fallen off. But there's a lot of ivy and tangle in all of this. Now I just wonder if I use a rigger, my old faithful rigger. I'll put some ivy on this. There's a sort of idea. Take some of these hairs off. See where the oils run down. Right. I might put a bit of dark with the rigger, dark paint. more contrast in some of this here. Quite like that. I'm going to get some more contrast now in this foreground area here. Bit of red. I want to paint that, I don't just leave that bare. Clean the brush a bit. Just adding a bit of contrast between the large tree in the foreground and the background, but I've using the blue to give that impression of depth. Bit of a messy job holding an oily rag. Have a bit of light coming through there. Just sort of a rough shingle gravelly sort of path through all this. Not very convincing, but we can put a bit of greeny stuff on there to disguise some of it. Whoops. Some yellow ochre would be appropriate on this, I think. Alright, so we can add some light into that now, bit of yellow, the usual sky colour. I make a bit of a pusher. Easier to do with the cotton buds, because the cotton buds, they tend to clog up very quickly. But I want to just push some of this. So I can just scrape a bit more of that, a bit more contrast. I'll put it in the frame in a minute. I just want to get some light against the darks. Right, I'll just put my frame on the table and see what it looks like. It always looks 50% better in the frame. Right, it's in the frame. I just put four tacks just to hold it. This is on 3mm MDF. One more. Nothing worse than the painting falling out of the picture, out of the frame. Oh, I know, it looks nice and shiny. Maybe some couple of bits. Doesn't look much like an oak tree, does it? But that area is quite difficult to resolve, I'm finding. Wonder if bit of light green. No, it might be better if I just go in with the dark there, the blue and the Payne's grey. Right, I'm going to use a bit of yellow ochre, so that's 6 colours, isn't it? The yellow ochre would be more realistic in that pathway, I would think. A bit of white. It's a bit better. Let's look at the camera. I'll just move it back in a minute. Right, bear with me, the usual, trying to get that centre. We've got a... I'm looking at the camera. It sort of sweeps around there and I'm not liking that. I like that, I quite like that. I'm not quite so sure. Should have put white in that. Alright, well that's a bit better. Okay, well thanks for looking at that one. Bits of it are okay. It's quite a big picture for me. Right, okay, well I'll let that go. Thanks for watching and I'll go and get this uploaded right now. Bye bye.